So let's get out of that. First thing you're going to do is take your memory card and you're going to put it into the left slot of your computer. A window is going to pop open that says Open Folder to View Files. It has a bunch of other things in here. I don't want you to do anything else. Do not do import pictures and videos. Do not do download images. You're just going to open the folder to view the files. Always do that. Open folder to view files. So when you click on that, you'll see a little folder inside that says DCIM. That stands for Digital Camera Image. I can't remember what the M is for. If you double click on that, you'll get folders. The way that when you shoot, every time you shoot the camera on a different day or a different time, it'll create a new folder for that time. So the last folder here, ignore the miscellaneous stuff. The last folder here is always the last and most current pictures that you have. And then it goes back like this. So this would be the one before it, the folder before that, and the one before that. So you want to click on the last folder you have, and then a bunch of images pop up. There's a bunch of ways you can view the images. You can view them as tiles. You can view them as a list. Sometimes it pops up as a list. Whatever. You want to go to large icons. Okay? You can go to extra large too, but then they don't fit very many on here. So we usually use large icons. And then you get thumbnails of all of your pictures. You'll notice when they pop up from the camera, they have a number. And they say image underscore and a number and then .jpg. We're going to talk about file extensions after this. File extensions are critical. You know you've used files for Word documents and PowerPoints like .ppt, .docx. Those tell the computer how to open that program. Okay? And file extensions on images are exactly the same way. Exactly the same way. All right. So once we have that window open, now we need to go to your S drive. So you're going to click on Computer. Double click on Computer. Now I have several. I have a couple more than you have. You're only going to have a couple in here. You have the local, the C drive. That's the one that's the computer itself. You have your home drive. And then you have the student share drive. You want to double click on the student share drive. Eyes on the screen, guys, so you see what I'm doing. You're going to click on Photo here. And inside Photo are all the folders of all my students. You're just going to have one folder there. One folder there. And the folder is going to have your name on it. So you're going to double click on your name. Let's see. I'm going to use his because it's not here. And then there's nothing there. What you want to do, and what each of you has to do, is create a new folder in here with the name SDA Project. You can do that by right-clicking and going down to New Folder, or you can just click on this little header here that says New Folder. Then you're going to name it SDA Project. Okay? Now that's another folder, because the way it works is that when you have your name here, this is like a filing cabinet. Inside that filing cabinet is like a drawer for your SDA project. Inside the SDA project, you're going to have all your pictures, all the stuff that you turn in, everything that you do for that project, okay, is going to be inside that folder. Now, to move pictures into that folder, you're going to have both of these windows open, and this is the only way I want you to do it. Both of these windows are open. To select one image, you're just going to click on that image. You see that it highlights in blue. Click and drag it in to that folder. Don't cut and paste. Don't do anything else except click and drag it into the folder. Click and drag it in. There's very many reasons for that, one of which is this prevents pictures from getting lost. It's the fastest way to do it, and you don't, and it duplicates the picture. You don't lose your original. So do that, and then again you can come over here to the little viewing a drop-down menu and go to large icons, and you can see that that picture is there now. You are to put in your folder only the pictures you took. The pictures you took yesterday. Only the pictures you took. And then, if you want to click on more than one, anybody know how to do that? Tristan? No, if you click on one and hold the shift, it'll do them all in a row. You click on Control, almost. You click on one, hold the Control key down. You might want to take notes on this. Hold the Control key down, click on any of the other pictures that you want. As long as the Control key is held down, then you let go of the Control key and then you pick any one of the highlighted pictures and click and drag them in, and it'll drag all of those in. Okay? Nate, you need to watch the screen, not what you're doing in your lap. Okay? And then if you want to do a bunch in a row, what you do is you click on the first one, hold the Shift key down, and then click on the last one that you want highlighted in that whole row. So it'll highlight all of those from the first image to the last. Click on any one of them and drag it in here, and then it'll drag all of those pictures at once in. Okay? So you are going to have in your S drive all of the pictures that you took that it doesn't matter if they're good or not. For right now, I just want to know you know how to upload them into your S drive. Okay? So all of them are going to be inside here. Again, let's reiterate that. So if you want to click one picture and drag it in, you click on that picture and click and drag it in. Whoops, and drag it in to that folder. If you want to click more than one, what do? Just yell it out. Yes. Click one, hold the control key down, and then you can click other ones. Okay? Hold the control key down, then let go of the control key, click on any of the ones that are highlighted, and click and drag them in, and it will drag them into that folder. If you want to click more than one in a row, what do? Click on the first one, then you hold the Shift key down, then you click on the last one. They're all highlighted now. You can click on any one of them and drag it in to the folder, and they'll all go in there. So inside your folder now, you have all of the pictures that you took. Okay? So if we go back, you have your folder with your name on it. Inside there, you have another folder with the name of the project. If you double click on that, you have all of the pictures that you took for the project, and each of you is going to have to do that. Now, when you want to view a picture, what you want to do is right-click on the picture and go down to Open With. You don't want to open with Photoshop. You don't want to open with Microsoft Office. You want to open with Windows Photo Viewer. The class before you chose that as the default, so I hope that works when you guys log in. We want to click on that one, and then what happens is a window opens. The best thing about this window, it's very easy to rotate pictures. It's very easy to scroll through them. It's very easy to to magnify it, and you can magnify it in increments if you want. Okay, once it's magnified, you can just move it around by left mouse clicking and moving on the picture around like that. That's the way you should view them when you're looking at them. So you can scroll through and look at each of the pictures. Then if you want, you can delete ones you don't need. So if you know for sure that you don't need one of these, just click on it and hit the delete button. And then it'll say, are you sure you want to delete this file? Yes. Okay? Or you can right click and go down to delete. Remember, there's a bunch of ways to do everything when you work with this. Either way, you can do that. Okay? So you're going to be opening your memory card. You're going to be inserting it. You're going to be looking at those files. You're going to be clicking and dragging yours into the S drive in your own when you have it open. And you're going to log out. Your partner's going to log in, and they're going to do the same thing and get pictures on their S drive from that same card. Okay?